So we've got a nice little update coming in for Project Rise, which is one of Supercell's new games in the works. And we did play a closed beta a few months ago. Pretty addictive game. I did quite enjoy it. The whole concept of the game, the mechanics of it. Quite addictive the way you play it, and it really drew us in. We've had an update on the Discord server. We've also got some notes. We're going to go through the changes, what the team have been working hard on. And I'm loving these changes from what I'm reading. So first up, we've got some gameplay changes. And on it's about the floor completion, and this is a big change for me. And you no longer need all three players to activate the final elevator on each floor. One player can activate a timer, which is defaulted at 90 seconds to start the elevator. A second player on the elevator speeds up the timer by 3, and a third player instantly starts the elevator. And any players not on the elevator when the timer ends are immediately teleported to the elevator. This is not the final intended implementation, but it was a shortcut to a fix. A pain point for players, and this was indeed a pain point for me. And I did play the closed beta because it was just sort of matchmaking with random players that were playing the beta. And there was a time where me and one of my teammates actually got into the elevator because you needed 3 players to activate the lift. The third player just ran and stood just off the elevator and was just standing there, and we couldn't get to the next floor because all 3 players weren't on the elevator. So this is quite a good fix, I think. And it's saying there it's not the fix that they wanted, but I think this is a really good fix indeed. So that's coming in for the floor completion change that they have made. And then we've got some more that we're going to work through here. We've got asynchronous perk selection, another big issue from playing the game, and now the team have changed so you no longer need to wait for other players to make their perk selection. Instead, each player has their own pool of perks that expands as they unlock new perks via the Battle Pass simulator. And that's a great change, because when you did unlock a perk, the perk menu popped up for all the players. You couldn't do anything till all the players had picked the perk, and it was just a bit tedious, so it killed the tempo of the game. Now they've changed it so you don't have to wait for other players to pick the perk. So that is another great change there. We've got some changes coming in for the Phoenix Feathers, and Phoenix Feathers are now per player, persistent and consumable. Feathers that no longer refresh automatically every floor, but every floor has 2 Phoenix Feathers that can be found and collected. These are not shared, so first come, first serve, and it's going to be funny racing against your teammates to try and get your hands on these Phoenix Feathers before anyone else, because they are super OP and they do come in clutch in this game. We've got another change there. If you can't find Phoenix Feathers, you can spend gold to top up on feathers between floors, but the higher up you go in the tower, the more expensive the feathers become. Another great little change there. And we've got some changes coming in for floor skips. As you level up your hero, you will gain access to floor skips at every hero tier. Every new tier you achieve will allow you to skip 10 floors, but there are some caveats. You can only skip at floor 1. You can only skip to a floor you have already passed with that hero, and all members of the team must meet the hero tier threshold to skip. That is a nice little change there, so you're not going to be stuck on floor 1 all the time. If you do meet these requirements, you can floor skip. And before you guys ask, I don't know when the game is going to come out in beta. I don't know if it is going to be region locked. If it is, you can always just use a VPN like Surfshark to change your region. Surfshark is super secure with fast speeds, no data limits, and it can protect unlimited devices under one subscription. It's basically your online superhero. The way it works is once your device is connected to the internet, all the information is encrypted. That way, your online activity is hidden from all the snoopers and trackers. I use Surfshark myself and it couldn't be any simpler to use. Once installed, you simply open up Surfshark and hit Quick Connect. This will connect you to the recommended server so you are secure when surfing online. Yes, it's that simple. You can also use it on a mobile device as well as desktop, which is awesome. If you are connected to a public Wi-Fi when in a cafe, for example, Surfshark will keep you and your data safe at all times. Another awesome feature of Surfshark is you can actually change your location by selecting and connecting to a server in a different country, which is awesome for you Netflix watchers out there. This means I can watch Netflix from different regions such as China, which has an awesome collection of anime like One Piece, or even the US, which has one of my favourite films, Terminator 2. Surfshark are that confident you will love the product, they are actually offering a 30-day money-back guarantee if you don't, but trust me, you will. You can get an exclusive Surfshark deal now by using my promo code, which is GazTomo, which unlocks the best price in the market and gets you an extra 4 months free. Click the link in the description so you don't miss out on this awesome deal, or you can click the link in the pinned comments. And we've also got another addition I quite like there with the Emote Communicator, and it's a simple speech bubble communication that allows players to select from 8 phrases to broadcast to the rest of the team. I think that's going to be really helpful. Because, like I say, when I did play the game last time, because it was a team game, and obviously you're not on a voice chat, especially if you queuing up with randoms to play some levels there. Now you've got a means to communicate with your teammates and what you want to do, whether you want to try and farm some monsters and try and find Phoenix Feathers or get to the next floor. You've actually got a means of communication now, which is a great little change in my humble opinion. Also got some hero updates, and we've got to rework Barbarian's loadout. These are earlier blog posts on that. They basically changed his skills, made his skills a bit better. Great changes to the skills there. I did read the post and see the gameplay of the skills in action. And the same with the Valk. We've got some improved Valkyrie's movement and aiming system. Another great change, because for me, I like playing the Fisherman in the first bit because he had great movement. It was a bit more fast-paced. Whereas when you were playing the Valk and the Barb, it was a bit slow-paced, I felt. So these changes are great for me. I can't wait to see them inside the game. And also completed Firecracker's ability set, which now includes ability and ability upgrades. So it's nice to see a bit of a fan favourite, the Firecracker, from the first beta test. And moving on to meta, and we've also got perk recycling and pass points coming into Project Rise. And players now earn pass points for completing a floor. The amount earned is based on several criteria, which is floor completion, number of heroes alive, time remaining, and there's also a bonus, which is if you defeat a boss on that level. And these pass points feed into the chest counter, which when full rewards a chest. Nice. At the end of each floor, players can choose to recycle as many perks as they want, giving up perks in exchange for extra pass points. The more floors you hold onto a perk for, and the higher the perk level, the more points earned. But if you fail a floor, you lose any extra bonus points and only receive the base points amount per perk held. So nice little change there. It's something extra to do in the game. Gives you a bit of strategy there, I feel, introducing that. Whether you want to hold on to the perks or sell them off for pass points and stuff. So I quite like this change as well. We've also got changes for hero progression. Heroes require hero badges and gold to tier up, improving stats and unlocking access to new ability slots and choices. Again, nice. You're going to have to put your thinking cap on to which abilities and perks you want to pick there. And they've also introduced a battle pass simulator. It says here, we haven't finished a proper battle pass, but it's an important part of how you receive progression resources like gold and hero badges. So for now, it's a simple chest counter, earn pass points, unlock a chest. Simple. It's not the full feature, but a necessary step on the way to fleshing out the final meta. So they're introducing sort of a mock-up pass there. Like you say, it's not the final version, it's not the final iteration, but it's just there to give us a gist. And this is going to be available to playtest on November the 2nd. I will be playtesting this, and I will be streaming some of the changes they've made, playing the game, the Project Rise game, giving my thoughts and opinions on how it's faring up after the changes. So if you want to catch me streaming that, feel free to subscribe, turn on notifications. But I do also want to note, which I will state in the stream, that obviously these are just changes. It is early in development, so there will be bugs inside the game, no doubt. As always, because when you change one thing, it just opens up a tin of bugs for something else. The joys of game development. But that's the news we're coming in for Project Rise. Nice little changes there. A lot of these changes were in my feedback after playing the game last time to the team. So I'm really hyped to see these changes and give them a try. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Catch you guys in the next video.